Okay, minasan, today we're gonna talk about Kamen Rider Geats episode 48. Before watching Kamen Rider Geats episode 48, without further ado, let us jump straight into the trailer. Let's see, go! Kamen Rider Geats! Okay. Okay. Yeah. We are finally gonna get the iconic scene in the opening song, which is the Sumori pointing the gun to Ukiyo-S. But like I said in my review video of episode 47, that is not gonna be our Sumori. It is gonna be Imo Sumu that is gonna point the gun at Ukiyo-S himself. So I would assume the person, like the why am I trying to say? The reason why Suedo is able to come back right now just to kind of like announce the final game of the DGP and all those stuff, it is all due to the Imo Sumo ability. So by the end of the story, we might actually get to see Suedo kind of like when he got defeated, when he got deleted, everything is gonna get nullified. Like Imo Sumo is gonna be like, oh, Suedo has now passed away, so his wish is gonna be nullified, something like that. That is what I kind of like assume how things are gonna go, because we only have 2 more episodes to go. So next episode is gonna up the stack, gonna like build the tension a little bit, and after that we're gonna have the final episode of Kamen Rider Geats as episode 49. Okay, but with that being said, let's go through the trailer scene by scene to kind of like quickly go through maybe something we actually miss in the trailer when we are not actually watching it scene by scene. We started out with Regard Omega back in the action. There is kind of like an eye in the middle, something like that, kind of like a cyclops looking suit. I love the design, love the color scheme. Black and red is, honestly speaking, like one of my really favorite color combo. I also really love black and yellow as well, because black and yellow is like very Batman color, so I really love it as well. But black and red and gold, whoo, perfect combo as well. But moving forward, we get to see quite a lot of like all this rider, okay, like they don't have kind of like a specific ID call. If you actually take a look at the helmet itself, they are actually using the security trooper helmet, something like that. This is like the used to be the security forces helmet and all those stuff. We actually get to see it in the spin-off series of Kamen Rider Punk Jacker. Okay, so I think there is like Geats extra Kamen Rider Punk Jacker, so that is really interesting as well. But moving forward, we get to see them using a lot of like different rice buckle just to fight, and next we get to see all the rider in the room. I think this is really sad, okay, because we got 5 rider here, but if you take a look at the opening song, Hallelujah Win is nowhere to be found in the opening song at all. Okay, so that is really sad. We don't actually get to see him in the opening song, like especially when they reveal the 4 rider in their kind of like their sexy pose and all that stuff. Hallelujah Win is nowhere to be found, so that is really sad. Hopefully we get to see Michinaga in a kind of like a, after the series we're gonna have a movie. He's gonna have a true final form during that movie, hopefully. Maybe not, I'm not sure, but I just want to see him get an upgrade rather than just using the zombie fever thing. Okay, so the next thing we get to see is Ukiyo-S looking serious, and then he's trying to stop everyone to do the fighting, something like that. We are not sure what is gonna happen and why are they even fighting. Next we get to see Sueru back in action once again as Regard. Okay, I keep forgetting how to pronounce the word Regard Omega, and then we get to see Miss Secretary back in action once again. It's really good to see her once again, so that is really good. Next we get to see Imo Sumu doing the rider henshin pause, so that is also really good. And this, we also get to see Sumori doing this in kind of like the first DGP explanation episode, if not mistaken, episode 2, we actually get to see Sumari doing a similar pose as well. And so that is really a really good callback. I really love it. Love how they actually they ask Sumari to do a kind of like a similar thing. Next, we get to see Buffa fighting with a bunch of different trooper riders. Not sure why, but really good. Next, we get to see this amazing scene of Geats 9 under the rain, running in the moonlight, something like that. So really cool scene. Next, we get to see the scene that all of us has been talking about since day one. The scene where Sumori is gonna point a gun at Ukiyo-S itself, because if you actually take a look at her body language, she's about to point her hand up, her right hand up. So obviously we know that that is actually telling us that this Imo Sumo is gonna shoot a gun at Ukiyo-S itself. I'm not sure whether or not Ukiyo-S actually knows about Imo Sumo actually existing or not, but I think he might know. I'm not sure, but maybe he also can kind of find a way to kind of fuse them back together, Imo Sumo and like Sumori back together, back as one. I'm not sure what is gonna happen to Imo Sumo by the end of the story, but another possibility of how the story can go is like how like Imo Sumo and Sumori become kind of like a twin character, like in the future series, or it's kind of like a spin-off series, something like that. So I don't know, okay, but that is all from me. Like I said, it's a very short one, because in the trailer itself there's like really nothing much to talk about. Like they are ready to wrap the story up already. And maybe one thing you guys can comment in the comment section below is like, what are some of the plot points that you think that needs to be addressed that has not been addressed yet at the moment? And let me know in the comment section below. And I think like one thing I can think of is like all the Dead Rider, okay, all the Dead Rider, like are they, because they got reverted, you remember, like after Kawa's wish has been reverted by Ukiyo-S, like what is gonna happen, okay? Like is Kawa's wish to kind of like resurrect Ginpan, is it gonna like come back to life? Is that ever gonna happen? I don't think so, but I don't know, man. Like just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye.